Welcome back to another video. It's Friday, and you know what that means.
It's time for Top Fuel Teachers.
So Chris, what should we talk about this week?
I think we go a bit rogue this week. We haven't talked about it for a long time. How about the Yaris?
Let's talk about the Yaris.
Let's do the Yaris.
Because WRC is on hold for a while. So Chris, let's take this around the wonderful Yaris.
Yeah, the Yaris. So, been a bit more work going on since you were last here. The splitter, it was on before. Now, it's lower. It's where we want it to be. Can you see? You can see from it there. It is now 95mm lower than when it was originally fitted. So we can now put on an air dam. We've also got these end bits on. I don't think they were on last time. But it looks better now. It was up approximately here, or 95mm up. But it looks lower. It's where we want it to be. Obviously now some speed bumps we're going to have to maybe attack at a slow angle.
Or backwards.
But it looks so much better now.
It certainly does, being that low, Chris, doesn't it?
You know, that was a bit of work, all relevant to the students' qualification as well. Tools and equipment, using a hacksaw and learning how to cut straight. Now some can cut straighter than others. We've got some 1/2-inch box section behind here, which is actually what spaced this out. And yeah, we had some tired arms at the end of the day, but they all learned how to measure, how to cut, bit of fabrication work.
It actually looks quite solid there, Chris, when you just put your hand on it.
Yeah, absolutely solid mounted to the shaft. I mean, I could really give it some, I'm not going to, but there's 7 or 8 points of contact where that's now bolted on straight to the chassis.
Because obviously the amount of downforce a splitter can create.
Oh yeah.
We don't want to fix them onto the bumper. You see so many that are fixed onto the bumper, and if you ever do go at A speed, say Nürburgring track day, you stand the risk of pulling your bumper off. So
easily. I mean, this is absolutely solid mounted now. You're not pulling this off at all.
That looks wicked though, Chris.
As you can see, a little bit of work required here, just on the air dam. We will get them. It'll just be a case of opening up the hole, some longer bolts, and that'll just hold the air dam tight to the bumper here. So that is a job that still needs doing. We are aware of that. And obviously, the bit of mesh grille to come in here, that is on order. That is coming hopefully today or tomorrow, and will be fitted up next week.
Wicked stuff. And you've got your steady bars on there, your supports as well.
Got the steady bars on there. Obviously, with lowering at 95mm, meant the holes had to change, but we can make these disappear when it comes to either painting, wrapping, wherever we go with this car, they will disappear, the holes.
Are you going to put some brackets behind the bumper to actually fix them on as well?
We will indeed. They will be from, you can't really see from there, but there is a bracket. The crash bar is just here, literally there. So we can actually get some brackets made up, which these will then properly bolt to, and then these will be solid, holding the front of the splitter level. So that's not trying to pull down as we're going along either. That
looks so cool though for a Yaris. Now, under the students now want to work on this car.
So yeah, we was thinking paint, but yeah, now quick discussions, maybe we get it wrapped properly, a nice matte black.
Yeah, because now we've seen the experts wrap a car, I think that we could wrap it. Because we approached it wrong, didn't we?
We did it. It was too cold in here. We applied too much heat from the heat gun.
Bit of a learning curve, yes. I was surprised at how little heat you need to actually apply, Chris.
Very little heat. Looking back, it was cold in here, so I don't know if the students were just trying to warm themselves up.
Yeah.
And just too aggressive with stretching it. They were pulling it too quick rather than working with wrap. They were just.
But yeah, that needs to go black, doesn't it?
But that
needs to go black.
That will be not really nice. Aggressive, for want of a better word, front end on the Yaris.
And of course as well, this might end up getting wrapped at one point. We don't know yet. It's a possibility. It might be on the cards. The track car, which is there, that will be getting wrapped, hopefully. We'll do more on that and talk about that at a later date. But yeah, this one might get wrapped as well. So That'll be wicked. And what have you done with the mirrors, Chris?
So the mirrors, these were from stock, or AD stock, still loose.
That's adjustable.
That's adjustable, and then tighten up once it's in place. But yeah, small mirrors. Now, how can you see anything? You can see a lot out of them mirrors. You know, as much as, you know, a traditional Yaris mirror is what this big, and you can see half of the world. You see what you need to see. Is there a car there? You still got to look over your shoulder at the blind spot.
A little bit of a finishing plate there as well, we can make.
Put some finishing plates in to neaten that up. Absolutely. I think they look wicked. Little racing mirrors.
They do look better. They do look better, yeah.
They are genuine carbon fibre.
Copy.
Absolutely.
Genuine reproduction.
Oh, it's gone now. There we go.
Oh dear.
We'll sort that out. Now, I've laid these here. These are still to go on. My little winglets. I'm not sure what they're called.
Canards, Chris.
Canards.
Canards.
That sounds French. These are still to go on, obviously, but these have got a bit, you know, measured, so we get the same height.
Bit more, even more aggressive for the front end,
yes.
Yeah.
And as you see, I'm pretty sure last time when we pointed these out, the bottoms of the wheel arch, they were flared out where they've been packed. As you can see, they've just been secured in each corner now. It just neatens the whole wheel arch up.
What are we doing with the wheels, Chris? What are we doing with the wheels?
Wheels. So eventually, bit down the road, we'll get them off, we'll get the old tyres off, we'll get them powder coated, a colour to match the wrap or the paint job, what that will be. There's a few ideas, but we don't want to get them just redone in black and silver now and then want them redone in the future. So we're going to get this done, then we'll do the wheels. Then we'll speak to our good friend Emma at Maxis for some fresh new rubber all round. And then, yeah, roll on freshly powder coat wheels to match the wrap with the brand new Maxis tyres.
Nice.
Now, the bonnet. So we asked you guys whether to go leave it open, or get a scoop. Scoop one. So we went onto eBay, and with, as you all know, some vague descriptions and clever pictures, you buy what you think you're getting. It was too small, so we made it a roof scoop.
Oh, look at that.
So as a roof scoop, or
it's like a scoop, only smaller.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, it was a lot smaller than what the pictures suggested it would be. But it works up here, it works. Now this is only double-sided on. When it comes to properly fixing on, I'll probably do what we've done on other cars and get it screwed through the roof as well as bonded.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I think this will come off at about 15 miles an hour.
I think that's a good idea.
We have got the rubber coming. Again, that should be end of this week, start of next week, just to make that child safe.
Let's talk about suspension, Chris.
Suspension then. So, originally, we found some springs in stock. They're not necessarily Yaris ones, but they fitted and it works. However, we are going full coilovers on this now. This is the plan. We'll get a full set of Yaris specific coilovers. We can then adjust the ride height, we can adjust the comfort for driving. I love how low this looks and sits, but if we're going to have this on the road, this is going to be a horrible drive at this. We'd like to bring it up a bit, get a bit of smoothness in the ride. So yeah, coilovers all round.
Nice. I'll tell you what else. From this angle, Chris, I think it needs side skirts.
I think we do, yeah. Bring just a nice little side skirt. It doesn't have to be miles out, a nice subtle side skirt down here.
Let's have a look what we've got in stock.
I think we need to.
And see if we can fabricate, yes. See if we can fabricate or make anything up with the students just to
sit on that side.
To make that nice as well. What about the back end, Chris?
The back end, well, you've no doubt seen, we've got some welding to do. Obviously, I mean, this is lighter than carbon fibre, but it's not going to be, Mr. Vosu is not going to approve of that. So I will be making up a plate and blending that in. Unfortunately, can't use welders and grinders with students.
But what about the other bit at the back end, Chris?
The other back...
Two bits, the other two bits.
The other two bits, if you remember, come on round.
I can't go too far because over there, up there...
There, you're not allowed to see that.
Is the WRC, and we're not going into that just yet.
So, as you remember then, we were going to have the central exit exhaust.
Yep, we were, weren't we?
Two reasons we're not going to do that. One, the amount of work required. I mean, there's a spare wheel well right there. we'd have to cut that out.
And as we've decided to put it on the road now,
We want a spare wheel
yeah.
and things. So the exhaust is now moving back to its original place. It's still going to be that twin exit big box we've got, but it's going to exit out here. That's right, that's the right
Nice.
side. And the other reason we're not going central exit is we've got a nice diffuser to get fitted on as well.
Thank you, Darren.
So that will now be fitted on the rear, next to our fancy exhaust. Now this is actually an adjustable one. There is a bit of movement, so it's actually going to look all right. It's not going to look like just a tiny little thing in the middle. It will be set up, measured, and it will look pucker, as they say. But yeah, with the exhaust on there as well, yeah, it's going to look great on this back.
That is, and it certainly is.
Other things, still, I haven't ordered the tint kit yet. That will be ordered. We're still going to go full tints on this.
Just the rears.
Just the rears.
Just the rears. Keep it road legal.
Yeah, absolutely. We will get probably a sun strip for the front. But yeah, tinted rears and rear windows.
I mean, it is just looking so good, Chris. It really is. Really is.
So yeah, progress from, yes, the project, the non-project car that they didn't want to work on.
That's it.
A project car, they want to work on this.
All the students want to work on it now. It's crazy.
It's looking great. And you know, it is all relevant to their qualification, what we're doing with coilover suspension, exhaust is the exhaust module. Even, you know, fabricating parts, that's tools and equipment.
It is, it certainly is.
Keep it relevant. We don't just get them in here to build cars and then that's it, great. They do learn how to do the job properly as well.
Yep. And look at what we have created with the students. It's they too could have a car like this for their first car. This is the thing. That's the inspiration behind it.
So
no matter what the car looks like,
you can make it look great.
Exactly.
So you know, less a few bits that we've had in stock or that have been kindly donated. Everything we're buying for this is from eBay on a small budget as well. So you know, obviously if you have unlimited money, you can make amazing cars.
Oh, yes.
If you've got £10,000, you can make an amazing car.
We make amazing cars.
This is an amazing car on a really small budget.
Headlights need a polish, don't they? That'll be a good job as well to do.
That one actually needs replacing.
Oh, does it?
Unfortunately, it is a bit broken up here on the bracket, so we will need to be looking at either repairing that or replacing. I might see if we can get ones that don't need a polish, but if not, repair, polish.
That's all good. That's all good, Chris.
Obviously, we'll have to speak to our friend Lauren at Powermax and get some cleaning products for this. It's been a bit dusty, but it's been up on the ramp out of the way for a while.
Yeah, and talking of Lauren at Powermax, look, we've been cleaning D up, ready. Next time D will be out is at the Octane show. Powermax will be there as well. Make sure to give them a look and support. As you can see, we've been using some of their equipment, and Chris is actually sporting some of the very swish Powermax merch. So, yeah, next outing is Octane, June the 8th, Little Clacton.
9 days.
Don't, Chris, don't. We've still got work to do on the WRC. But yeah, D will be there. The WRC, which up over there, that will be its big reveal at the show. So that's why we're not filming it at the moment, because there's a few little things we've done to it to unveil at the show. But trust me, it's looking absolutely amazing. It really is. But yeah, so let's go and do the outro.
Let's do it.
So we hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. It's
goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me. We will see you next week.